Okay, so welcome all to the class. We have started the class today with an exercise about web development. I believe that this class should be mostly of practical. That is, you learn the manual, you read it at home, but when you come to class, you practice creating websites. So let us wait for your classmates. Where are they? So Zoom permits me to do 40 minutes, and then I have to wait for the video, which I get, then I upload it for you to watch offline. So let me continue the class. So this is me. I am a digital marketing manager, e-commerce specialist. I design websites, and these are some of the websites that I have developed. And I am a digital marketing professional, and you can contact me here. I supervise dissertations. So if you're thinking of doing dissertations in the field of web development or e-commerce, I can help you. And straight away, let us talk about the assignment. So where are your classmates? Because anything about assignment, you should discuss it now. And I am expecting you to do the assignment and submit by this date, because I won't accept late submissions. And the assignment is on design and develop a fully functional website. Okay, that is like we have started to do in the exercise this morning. We're trying to do a fully functional, that is a website that has a home page. In the home page, we are trying to create a different pages and link them via navigation. And we are creating nice text. We will be putting photos and videos, and the website is looking beautiful. So this is how a fully functional website means. Like a complete website for any of these companies, that is a real estate property company selling properties online, or for location, that is rent properties. You are trying to code and develop an online shop, or you are trying to do for an organization, or for a company website. Okay. So of course I have put some guidelines here. You need to read all the guidelines, and you will do a presentation on the 31st of October in our third class. You will be required to present your website, and then there will be a short question and answer session. This is done so that you get the skills to do a presentation before an audience, because very often as a web developer, after you have developed your website, like somebody will launch the website, normally a personality, and then you will be required to talk a little bit about the website, what are the features, and why somebody should visit the website. Let me give you an example. The government of Mauritius has recently relaunched its website. So then the minister presented the website on a big giant screen and gave a press statement. What are the features that are available on the website? What you as a citizen, you can now do with the website, which was not previously possible. What are the new sections? What are the features? For example, I see one feature is that if you like if you have taken a photo, a very nice photo of Mauritius, like a rainbow or a beautiful bird, etc., and you would like to share to this portal, you can do this now, which was not possible. So, like the creation of an open data portal and many new stuff, then the web developer has to present to the audience. So this is why you create a website using these guidelines, and then you do a presentation, and you will be marked. You will be given marks also for your presentation skills. So any question about the assignment? Yeah. Then you have to submit an assignment report and soft copy because you are not meeting. These are the guidelines for the soft copy. Okay, so screenshots should be here. That is, you are testing the website. And also you should learn all the three components. That is the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript. Because I want you to design forms that are working. For example, you will be doing a contact us page. And in that contact us, there should be a form where somebody is writing their details and sending you a message which is being sent by the form. So you need to research and see how this will work. So this is about the assignment. So do you have any question about the assignment?
So, do you hear me?
Yes.
I'm Warren. I have a question about the assignment. Can we do it on Dreamweaver or any CMS program?
On Adobe Dreamweaver,
Yes.
you want to code your website in Adobe Dreamweaver? Yes, there is no problem. It is okay for you to use this tool that
And
yes,
okay. And can we host it on any free hosting service on the internet, like?
yes. In fact, it is required for you to host the website so that I can have a look, and I am
Yes.
telling you to put Google Analytics tracking code so that you are able to see the number of visitors and many details about your website via Google Analytics. So this is for the assignment. You need to research and how to put the website on a live. Yeah, the website should be on a live platform. That is, you should research about how to get a domain name, how to put it hosted live on a web server, and you should in your assignment, you should mention in your report what is the assignment URL, because if I don't know the URL, how will I open the website and check your work? Okay, so you should put the URL, you should, and then I will check whether you have put Google Analytics, and I will ask you a question during the question and answers, and that's the assignment. Okay, submitting assignment is very important, and I expect you to all submit by 31st of October. Okay, let us continue the class. We have already started with a practical session in this morning. So this class we will do on CMS and web management. Last
So,
yes.
so excuse me for the assignment. One more question.
Yes.
In our assignment report, should we include all the web development life cycle, the frameworks, the design, testing part also?
Yes, yes, you should put. In chapters like
Yes, so that infinite.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Your work should be well documented. I want I want to see how you have done the work, and you will get marks. You will get marks on your report about how well you have written your different chapters, and whether you have done research about, for example, I tell you usability testing. Have you opened your website on different browsers? Have you opened it on Chrome, on Microsoft Edge, on Safari, on Firefox, and tried whether it is working? Have you done testing by opening the website in your smartphone and see in a tablet and see whether it is working fine? Okay, so the more you put of these kind of screenshots and you're explaining that you have done testing, you will earn marks. And references and appendix. See, since you are doing an academic work, for example, you have learned to do this from a tutorial online. Then in the references, you put a link that you have accessed this tutorial on this date, and the author is this person, and this is the link. Okay, the title also you can put. So in academic setting, it is very important that you give references and not just copy paste and don't make a link to references. Okay, so that's all for the assignment. So last session, our first session, we were introduced to HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I explained about web hosting technologies, and we had a look at web authoring and scripting tools. In today's class, we'll be having a look at CMS and web management. CMS is widely used, right? CMS stands for Content Management Systems, and we'll have a look at it in our class today. But first, let us have a small hackathon, okay? I give you 15 minutes and start right to code this in your text browser, okay? And then you send to me via the chat. Okay, so qu'il est là. 9h48. Let's say at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. I will expect you to send me the file. Okay, your time starts now. Please code, and you have access to the internet also. You can go and learn by yourself what is the code for inserting image, what is the code for inserting video, and all of these are basics. Okay. All best of luck. Yes, you need to put images in your index file. Okay, when it opens, like an image of a beer appears. It's very easy. You go on Google, and then you type beer, and then you go on bear, not beer, bear, and then you click on images. You will get link for. You will get the link for. You will get the link for images. So let me show you bear. And then you click on images. So this is an image. You click on it. Okay, you will get an article. Okay, this is an article, but you right click, open image in new tab, and this is an image link. Okay, you just copy this link, and then you put into your code, right? Paste. Hit on save. Alt. Save. And then I refresh my website. image source is equal to, oops, okay. File save. So this is when a bug appears, okay? This is when a bug appears in your code and it is not displaying the picture. So what is happening? The alt text is showing. That is, the browser doesn't know what is the image link, and it is displaying the alt. Alt is very required because it helps browsers to put something in case like this bug appears. And it's also for web accessibility. People with visual disability, visual impairment, the screen reading software will read this aloud. So now I have corrected the bug. I hit on refresh, et voila, the photo appears. Good. So this is how my website is coming. So please go this, please go this website. Sure. Okay, you have around 1 minute left. I think your time is over. So please send me your file. I hope you have been able to code this uh, on your computer. This is very, very important exercise as you will see when we will work on past exams papers in our revision class. You will have to do this exercise. So this is why every session that we have, we should practice this exercise so that in a limited time frame, you have the ability to code. You are productive. You are able to write good HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that is working. So those who have completed, please send me the file. I think let me see the file. And the answer is here. Okay. So I won't leave this open too much. I want you to be able to know how to write the code, but at the end, it should resemble this. Okay, this is the answer. Now let us continue the class. You can still send the file. I will have a look. So let us continue the class. We have already had a look at the YouTube tutorial, and I advise you guys to go and learn all the tutorials, to spend time on all the tutorials which are available and practice it. Okay, this is how you will become good in web development. Today, let us do content management systems. In the manual to do e-business, electronic commerce, please all of you open your manual. Web development. What is the web development? E-commerce. No, I have to open the manual. So in brief, a content management system is a software which is installed on a web browser, on a web server, and it helps you to do content management on your website. Anybody, can you tell me the name of any content management system that you know? Please send it via chat, or you can talk. So web development. Okay. As from here, we should follow in the manual. Web development. Okay. Yes. So last time we had a look at web offering, and today we are going to have a look at content management systems. Okay. As I told you, it is a software which is installed on a web server that permits you to manage content which will be produced in good quantity on your website. There is a good workflow that is present on the CMS, which is very nice. For example, let us take the example of l'Express, which has a CMS installed, which is called Drupal, Drupal. You can have a look on what it is. Okay, it is an open source. Okay, it is an open source CMS, and which permits the organization to create content. Different users, all the journalists create content. Then they have a workflow that is, it is in a draft. It goes to the editor. The editor checks for errors, corrects it, and sends it to the chief editor, editor-in-chief, and then he clicks on publish or approves, and then the journalist publishes the article online, which is live. There is no need for a webmaster. That is, the content editors are not relying on a webmaster to code this page like we have done in the practical classes. That is, we are inserting HTML paragraph texts so that the content appears on the website. So these are all the different reasons why uh, we should use CMS. Of course, it facilitates our life. Okay, and me, before as a web developer, I used to create websites on HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then we got CMS, and I have switched to CMS, and now I do all my web development on CMS platform. For example, I use a lot of this CMS. Okay, you can go on WordPress.org. Okay, which is a very popular blogging CMS, which gives you the possibility to create nice websites, and if you wish, use it as a blog where very often you put news items in your website. Okay, these are news items posted on this date by this author. This is the text. These are the categories, and etc. People can put comments, can approve comments, etc. Okay, so this is a blog CMS, which is very powerful, very popular. Okay, so what is the main function is content creation. Okay, we can, like in a Microsoft Word, you type documents and then you save it, but in the same way you can open a CMS in the background, and then you can very quickly create new pages or create new blog posts and then update the content. So it is very, very helpful for content creation and management. Okay, so you can read all of these theories. It is pretty straightforward. The different features are here. Okay, pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, you can just ask me about CMS. Here it is the theory part. You need to know about the advantages and the disadvantages. One of the advantages that I find a lot with the CMS is they provide different plugins. Okay, these are small software which you can install on a CMS, and it gives your CMS another form. An example is this popular WordPress CMS. I just installed a plugin and it converts the blog from a simple content publishing platform and makes it become a powerful e-commerce platform. Okay, for example, on WordPress there is this plugin which is very popular, and if you open this plugin, if website, you will see, oops, already in 10 minutes Zoom will end. So let us continue. So with WooCommerce, you will be able to install this plugin. Okay, you install this plugin, and then it gives you lots of options to create products, to get orders, and you have your online store. You can accept payments, etc. Okay, so this is the power of CMS. You can convert your blog into a forum platform, into a social network, and stuff like that, which is great. And all of these are open source, available for free on this CMS. There are other CMS where you have to pay to get a plugin. You have to pay for a license, and then you will be able to get this plugin. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. Web content management, you can read. And some examples of CMS, I have told you, WordPress, I have told you, Drupal, and there is also Joomla, which is present on the web, where you can install it and you can try it. So guys, I had told you about Linux, Apache MySQL, PHP Stamp. To be able to use this CMS, you need to install a LAMP stack on your local host, and then you will be able to install and use this CMS. Okay. Else, if you have a web hosting account, for example, in Mauritius we have 4D Technologies. I give you an example. If you go on their website and you create a hosting account, web hosting, you click on buy now, you purchase a web hosting, then you will get a cPanel. Okay, you get a cPanel. So this is the cPanel icon. And you will be able to see that on the cPanel, there are many options. And one of the options is to install the open source CMS. And it is done very quickly, very easily. You just click, single click, and then the installation is launched. And then you have your CMS installed. So this is one of the features that your hosting provider gives you after you have purchased an account with them. Good. And these are some CMS. So this is the chapter that we have covered, okay, on content management systems. So you can read it. It is very easy and pretty straightforward. What I want you, since this is a practical class, I want you to, in fact, download a LAMP stack if you can by yourself. Download one and install it on your computer, and then download a CMS like WordPress, and then use it. Go into the backend. Try to get familiarize yourself how to install a premium theme, how to install a plugin. Okay, then it will be a very good exercise by yourself. This is not given in the module step by step, but I think you have the power of the internet. You can research and you can try by yourself about the CMS platform. So in next class, we will be talking about the chapters that that come in web queries. We will talk about Google Spreadsheet, okay, where we create this kind of query in Google Sheet, where the query dynamically updates a value in your spreadsheet. For example, here it is on Excel. It gets the currency data in the sheet, okay, and then it is automatically updating, okay. So this is what it is doing: writing Excel macros, short codes, where the queries are fetching the data from the internet. For example, the currency 1 euros is equal to 40 rupees, for example. And every day, if you open the Excel file, then this dynamic query runs, and then automatically all your values of finance are changed based on this dynamic query. That is 1 euro to an euro. It is currently 47 rupees, but every day it changes. So with a dynamic web query, you can achieve this in an Excel, or me, I like to use Google Sheet, where all the values are changed as soon as this currency fluctuates. So this chapter is on that. Okay, you can try it by yourself using Excel. Here all the instructions are given, but me, I like you to open Google Sheets. You open Google Sheets, and then you try the currency conversion via Google Sheet formula. Voilà, this is the formula. Okay, this is the formula where the currency is from USD to pound sterling, but you can try MUR, EUR, euro. Okay, and then it will get the values of the current exchange rate that is prevailing for the day. So we have 3 minutes left for the class. Do you have any questions about the class today? Anything not clear? If you have completed this exercise, please send me, or you can always email me. It is very important for me to monitor your progress in coding, and I want you to become a good coder at the end of this class so that any job you do in IT, you know HTML well, you know CSS, and you're able to understand JavaScript. So that's it for me. If you don't have any questions for now, I will just end the class. Okay, so thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.